Right, hello, it's Trisha from Trisha's Cards and Crafts, and I've got the camera working properly now again. Right, so this is the card that I made as a prototype to show you what we're going to make today. It's a fancy fold. You can see it's made out of one piece of card and it will fit into a C6 envelope, so you can see that there. And we'll jump straight in and make the card. Okay, I'm going to change the colours for today, and I'm going to make a different colour as a base. So I'm using some Lost Lagoon, and I need the trimmer because this one is going to be just a little bit smaller than a piece of A5, so it's 29.5 centimetres long, which is about 11 5/8 inches. I've got all the measurements in centimetres for this one. I usually do it in inches, but for today I'm doing it in centimetres. So it's 10.5 centimetres, which is about 4 1/8, okay, inches. So that is the size of the card, and we're going to score it on the long side at so it's 7.5 centimetres, which would be about 3 inches. So 7.5 centimetres, 11 centimetres, which is 4 5/8 of an inch, 18.5 centimetres, which is 7 1/4. Yeah, 7 1/4 inches, and 22 centimetres, which is about 8 5/8 of an inch, about, approximately. So you can do it in either. So those are the measurements. So you've got 7.5, 11, 18.5 and 22 centimetres. Okay, then we need some white card, and we need to cut this white card to, we want it to be, they're going to be 10 centimetres wide, so 10 centimetres, I've closed a bit, hang on, right, that makes it easier, you can see what I'm doing here. Right, 10 centimetres, which would be about 4 and 3 and, well, it's 15/16, but you could probably do it at 4 and 3 7/8. So that's that, and then we want 2 pieces that are 9.5 centimetres, which would be 4 1/4, 3 3/4. Let's get that right, 3 3/4. So 2 pieces that are 9 at 9.5, so 10 by 9.5. So both of those are the same. And then there's one piece that is at 7 centimetres, which is about 2 3/4 of an inch. There we go. Right, so here we go. Done all the cutting. Now we can score this piece. Let me just get my bone folder. So we're going to one, then under, then forward and back. Make sure they're nicely creased. There we go. So those are that's my base piece. and then these are going to fit on. So the smallest one will be on the back panel, and it will leave a small margin around the outside. The other two won't. They're going to fit onto the flaps here, so they will overlap the flaps as well. So that's how they're going to be. Okay, so when they're stuck down, that's how it will end up. Right, so we're going to stamp, and I'm using the same as I have done all week, the textured floral stamp set, and these are the pieces. Now I'm going to take this white piece away and use a piece that's already been stamped off on, because I probably will stamp off on this. So these are now the pieces. Now for the one on the front, we're just going to stamp sort of on the top half of the diagonally. We're going to just stamp on this part. For this one, we're going to stamp all over, the one that goes in the middle, and for the one at the end, we are just going to stamp. So this one is just sort of diagonally across there. This one is all over, and that one is the bottom diagonal, half, 3/4, quarter, third, something like that. So just there, so that you've got room, hopefully, to put your stamp and maybe write a little message. Okay, you can always write on the back of the card if you want to, so you can do either. Right, I'm going to use tonight some, let me find my colours. So I've got my Lost Lagoon, Blueberry Bush, and don't know which one to use. Maybe, just thought I might change it up for tonight. Some Fresh Freesia. Oops. Last time I used Blueberry Bushel, Pool Party, and, sorry about that, and Bubble Bath. So I've got these here. Hi, here's Bubble Bath. So I'm not going to use the same colours as I did last time. I'm going to use some different colours. So let me just make some room. Second. Put that in there before I lose it. There we go. Right, so let's move these out of the way. I'm only going to use one at a time. And of course, we do need to make sure that we're going to clean the stamps in between each stamp, because I will use the stamps several times, so with different colours. The other colour I haven't got, there's one I haven't got, and that's the leaves. I need that one as well. So, oh, it is out. It is somewhere, so I have got it out. That'll be interesting, because I don't know where I've put it. Got those. I got a stamp somewhere. Ah, there it is. Underneath everything. Here we go. There it is. I need those as well. Right. Let's see. So, we'll do one piece at a time. So this one we're just going to do across here. And I'm going to start off with the biggest flower, and I'm going to use the Blueberry Bushel first. Hello, who's that? Anybody who's out there? Sorry, I can't see who it is. Let me see if I can. No, it doesn't tell me. Right, let's carry on with this. So I'm going to stamp this with Blueberry Bushel. Whoops. Uh-oh, let's turn the sound off. There we go. Don't want to hear myself talk. And this one's going to go over here, like that. So that one I've done with the Blueberry Bushel. I don't think I'm going to do much more with that. Then I'm going to use on here, I'm going to do this one over here. And I'm stamping it right in the corner, so I'll be stamping off the corner. Okay. And then I'm going to use this one I'm going to stamp this one around about here, and I'm going to use this one, which is, it's a sort of two-part one. So it's this image here, and then I'll be using, with the Lost Lagoon, I'll use this one to go in between to make it into a sort of branch with flowers on. Okay. Whoop! Great, throw it around. So this one is going to go down here. There, like that. So all the dark blues around that side. And then for the final one, I'm going to put a little bit of this down the bottom, just coming in off the corner, so not the whole piece, just a small piece here. There we go. And that's all of the one, this for now I'm going to use, because I have got another stamp that I haven't got here. Have I got it out? No, I haven't. I'll use that one afterwards. Right, so this one can now, these can be cleaned off, because I don't want to get them all changing the colours of my other pads. And make sure it's nicely cleaned off. That's the first one done. And then this one. This one, I think this one looks dirty, so I'll clean this one off as well. Sorry about the squeaky noise. That one, and then this one. Okay, so I will be using this one again, so clean this off. There we go. So those are done. Now I'm going to use the pink, the fresh freesia. It's a sort of purpley pinky colour. It's nice and light. So here we go. And now on for this one, on the back piece, I'm going to use this stamp. And I've just put this one about here. There we go. So that one's done. And that's all I'm going to put on there. On this middle piece, I'm going to stamp this one in the corner. So around about here. And then I'm going to use this smaller flower. Careful. Don't want to get my fingers and spoil everything. So I'm going to put one here and one up here. There we go. So that's the middle piece. And then for the top one, I'm going to do one of these flowers stamped off the page down here, and then one of these at the top here. There we go. There. Now I can clean these off for now. So I didn't use that one. Clean this one off. Use this one. There we go. So that's the pink. Now I'm going to use, actually I've used the blueberry bushel last time, but pool party and a bubble bath, so I'm going to use slightly darker colour this time. So this one, now I'm going to use the Lost Lagoon. So here we go. I'm going to use this leaf design just here. My Moss Lagoon is quite juicy. So I'm going to sort of slightly overlap this one here. There we go. So that's going to go there. And then I'm going to use these leaves, and I'm going to put those down here, just a little bit in the corner. Maybe just there. And then I'm going to use the stalks, these stems for this one up here, so it'll be like this over the top, somewhere around here like that. So that's that one done for now. Now the middle part, I'm going to use this one around about here. I might have got that one slightly wrong. Yes, I did, but it doesn't matter. I might try it again. Didn't look right either. Whoops. Yeah, that'll be all right. And then this one. Here. That doesn't look right either. Oh, here we go. Try again. There, that'll be all right. So that's those. And then I want this flower. I'm going to do this in the green. And I'm going to put one here. And one over here. And we've got some of these leaves just coming in off the side here, and a little bit up here. They're never going to be the same as the original, you know, they're always, it's nice to be able to do something slightly different times. So this one is going to come here, just off the corner, and then I'm going to turn it round and come over here. There we go. Oops. Be careful with the stamps. And then I need the stems again. Yes, just for this little bit of glue down here. Try and work out that will be okay. There we go. That one's there. Now I'm just going to clean these off first, because I'll get messy otherwise. But I am going to do some more stamping. I'll show you what I'm going to do in a second. Yes, this one. And this one. There we go. Right, now I'm going to use, let's move these stamps away a second. So these photopolymer stamps, the cases they come in, they have the pictures inside of the images of the stamps that you've used, and then you also have, actually, yeah, I'm not going to put them all away, I'm going to need that one again. Some of them, need to be careful taking this one off because it's a little bit sticky. I'm not going to use this one again. I'm not going to use this one again. So I can take these off and put them away. So those are finished with. I probably won't be using, actually I might use this one. Yes, I'm going to be using that one, and I need the leaves, so I need that one back. But I don't think I'm going to be using this one. So that one can go back, and I'm not using this one again. So that one can can go away. So it's nice because then you can see exactly what you're missing. And this time I'm going to use this splatter one. Okay, so I'm going to use this on this block and get that out of the way. Here we go. So we've got all of our pieces now, and I'm going to start off with, no, don't leave that one for a minute, the Lost Lagoon, and I'm just going to stamp off because I don't want this too dark, and actually I want it more there, and then I'm going to do it again here. Oh, I should have stamped off, and I'll just stamp, and I might just do, whoops, got my finger in it, there and there and there, so it's not too visible. Very clever with these, they're a little bit thin. If you're not careful, you tend to manage to catch yourself, and then it gets on the paper. Right, so that's that one done. I'm going to put some of this again, stamp off, and some of the dots just around where the white is. Nearly did it. There. And here. And a little in there. You can't see it, so I will. There we go. So that's all the way around there. And then again on this one, in here, and there, and in there. There, and then some just there. There we go. So that is that one, and I'm also going to use some of the blueberry bushel, but again I'm going to clean it first because it's all over the place. There we go. The only problem with doing this, it does tend to make your fingers dirty. Right, so I'm going to use blueberry bushel, stamp it off, and stamp it on there, and then some there. So that's that one. I might do a little bit just up here. There. Oops, didn't take much off, did it? Right, now for this one, I'm going to do a little bit down here, some there, don't want it too blue, that should be enough for that one I think, maybe a little bit more, just there, and then this last one, here, there, there. That should be fine. Right, whoops. I'll get this ink off here first. Again. Just using my stamping chamois to clean this off. There we go. So that's the end of that one for now. Now, I need some more white paper now. So I'm going to use the card I mean. So I'm going to use this card, and I'll use some more of the, let's say this one, I can use a piece here, this piece, because I'm going to take a circle, punch out, I'll do the stamping first, and I think I'll use some Lost Lagoon for this again, and I'm going to be doing the Birthday Blooms for You. So ink this up, and I'm going to stamp it up here. There we go. And I'm going to stamp, just clean this up a second. I'm going to stamp this one from the So Sincere set, if I can get the paper off the back. There we go. And this is the Hope Your Day is a Happy One. And I'm going to stamp that on this piece here. I'm going to stamp that just up here in the corner. There we go. That's okay. Right, so clean this one off. There we are. So put that back on there just for now. Right, so I want to cut out this one, and I'm going to use the 2-inch punch. I don't need it for that. And just centre it like this. There we go. And then I'm going to use the, whoops, 2 3/8 punch to punch another circle out of the Lost Lagoon card. There we go. And I've got some, where is it gone? Here it is. Lost Lagoon bordered ribbon, and I need to get some out. Do that. There we go, just get the end out ready. Right, so now we can put the card together. So this is going to stick onto there. So I'll use my seal, if I can find it. Yep, don't know where that came from. So use this on here. So that's going to go on there. And then we're going to put the card together. So first of all, I'll start, let me just close that up, I made sure that was shut. Right, we're going to start on this back panel, so it's this piece, so that's going to fit in there like that. Make sure you've got a little border around the outside. This panel is going, this middle one is going to go in on here. I don't want to go under there, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to actually put the glue on this piece. Whoops. And I'm going to go quite close to the edge of that fold there. And then, there we go, and along here, but because I want to leave a small edge around this, so I'm not putting it right to the edge on that side. So this is going to, which way round? That way round. So there. So just leave a small margin at the top and the bottom and on the side, and just put that there like that. that's going there, and then this one's going to go on the top here. So I'm going to do the same thing as I did with that one. I'm going to put the seal on. Ooh, got it all over my finger. Yeah, that's good. Not. And so along the top and the bottom, and not right to the edge of there. I need to get that back a little bit. There we go. I'll use this a second because I don't want it right to the edge. There we go. Right, that's fine. So this is going to go over here like that. So now that's my card. So I just need to finish off with the decoration. So now I need, this is going to go over there, and I'm going to use some of this ribbon. I'm just going to I don't need too much, a small piece of ribbon like this. There we go. And that I'm going to stick like that because it's going to go underneath there like that. So I just want it up a little bit. I'm going to put some adhesive on the card. I want this to be like that. So that's placed where I want it. I'm going, yes, that's it. I'm going to stick these on with dimensionals. I can find some. I think I've got some left on here. There we go. So 1, 2, 3. Take the backs off. And I'm going to put that on there like that. Now on the first one, I've actually stamped these out as well and cut them out. So I'm going to use my piece of white, and I'm going to use my fresh freesia, and I'm going to stamp this one here. And I'm also going to, while I got it here, I'm going to stamp on the envelope. So I'm going to do this, yes, down here, like that. And then I'm going to use my Lost Lagoon, and I'm going to stamp the leaves on here. There we go. And on here. Now I need to get that onto this to make sure. So I'm going to do some leaves going that way, and some going that way. There we go. That will. Ooh. Right, let's clean that off a second because it's a bit. Managed to get it in the ink. There we go. Right, so that's the stamping done with my envelope. And now I'm just going to use my snips, and I will just cut these out. Don't need that now. So let's just put the lid on my ink. Close that up. Right, so just going to leave a small border of white around the edges. Sorry, I'm being a bit quiet now. the time when I first made this card, it was at our Pinkies team weekend away in Birmingham, and this card was designed by Michelle Last, who is our team leader. But I really thought it would be a nice one to show you another new fancy fold. Well, not new, but another fancy fold for this week. So, and we actually used this stamp set to make it as well. So it was nice to go back and revisit one of the cards I made while I was there. So here we go, nearly finished this. There's the flower cut out, and now I'll just cut out the leaves. Is anybody doing anything nice this weekend? I've got some friends coming around tomorrow, and we're going to be doing some Christmas crafting. Never too early to start on your Christmas crafting. Now we've got Halloween out of the way, because we had 2 lovely sessions before this, and we were making Halloween projects, but tomorrow we're going to be doing some Christmas ones. But there's only 3 of us this time, because the other lady that joins us, she's gone on a scrapbooking retreat, which is nice, and it's in lovely Devon. So, whoops, here we go. Let's just finish this off. There we go. That's fine. Right, so we've got our little bits of embellishments for here, and this time I'm going to try see if I can put these so they come off over here, because the last time I put my stamp too far down. So this time I'm going to add them here. So I'm going to put some seal on the back there, just on the bottom corner, and that will hopefully fit nicely there. And then the flower will go like this. So I can put, actually I think I might use some blue dots for this one. I'm going to use a couple there and there. Just take this off. Hopefully this will stick down nicely. So that will go not on top of the words, just there and there. So hopefully I've got in the right place. There we go. So right, now all we need is just to finish off with some nice embellishments. I've got these, which are the Blooming Pearls. I thought these might look nice on here, so I'm going to use these. Not sure what the colours are on these. I'll have to look them up. So we've got, I think, what's that lovely looking one? Oh, there's one on top of another. Thought it was funny. Where did that one come from? Got an extra one. Oh, it's one of these probably. Yeah, slightly darker one. Oh, I've lost the backing off that one now. Should we use the darker ones or I think the lighter ones are nice. So one here. They're nice and shiny. Hope you can see them properly. And one over here. So there's my embellishments on there. Put those out of the way for now. And there's my finished card and envelope. Whoops. So just put that back so we get rid of the mess off there. There we go. So we've got one card and the other card. I'll find the envelope now. Where's the envelope gone? Oh, there it is. That's what fell down. There we go. So we have our 2 cards. So to this is a different envelope to the one I used for this one, but there we go. So I don't know which one you like best. I quite like it with the different colour base. It makes everything stand out a little bit more. And yeah, they will fit in the envelope. This one will. Might want to just reinforce those creases, but there's the cards. With this one I used the Glossy Dots, I think they're called, Glossy Dots assortment, and they're a little bit flatter than the pearls, but they're equally as nice, and I like the colours with this one. Okay, thank you very much for joining me. Sorry I had to come on early, but I've got to go and pick my daughter up from work tonight. She hasn't got a lift, so I've had to make a bit of a detour and do that. So that's why I'm going to need to finish a bit earlier today. Thanks for joining me. Hopefully I'll see you on Sunday when I've got the next YouTube Stepped Up on Sunday. It won't be on Facebook, it'll be on YouTube, and hopefully I'll see you again then. If you like this, please can you give me a thumbs up and maybe a comment to say what you like, which one you like best. I don't know which one I like best. I quite like the pale pink one, but I also like the one with the fresh freesia as well. With the Lost Lagoon, I like that too. So, I will hopefully see you on Sunday. Thank you. Bye-bye.